4:30 Wednesday, bounced out of work, take your bike to work day, but in the van. Just getting changed, getting the bike sorted. Just going to put some air in the tyres and get myself away. We are off. Just left the van, about a mile in, got 33 miles to go. The Garmin 840, and the sun has came out. Little local ride. I live about 5-10 miles away from Ponteland. It's just nice to kind of drive up, get out the city a bit, then you're kind of straight into the country roads. It's nice to cruise through Ponteland and kind of do what you want really then, without worrying about traffic too much, because I haven't got too far planned. Just trying to get on the bike a bit more, enjoy the nice weather, because at the minute it just seems to be run. But I haven't got long left on the running. 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and we're done. Not done with the running, but done for the time being, and I'm going to play on the bike a bit, get some more biking in. Between them all, I'm suffering on the bike at the minute. I'm not getting enough biking in as much as I would like to, but we'll see. I went and got a long sleeve top today because the weather was a bit crap this morning, but hey, it's turned out beautiful now and I'm sweating. Thought myself, probably a good time right now to speak about the theme of today's ride. So the theme is slow and steady. These issues with my back, you might have heard us talk about them, my lower back tightening up. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. I'm going to put me at the physio on Friday, 2 days time. She's asked us to kind of do some reporting to her. So she kind of sorted me back out in general, but now the issue is when I kind of like almost call on my legs for power to go up a climb, I feel like I'm getting a bit restricted. When I push hard on the pedals and my lower back tightens right up, and it's becoming a right issue. It almost feels like when I'm on the go a bit and motoring on, it feels like I can't get the power down on my legs. Like I'm finding it very restrictive, so to speak. And I find myself having to get out the saddle a lot just to stretch me back. As soon as I stop the power, like now I'm pedaling, I'm trying to keep it in the front lower cog. Just it is a bit kind of uphill, but just trying to really restrict the power I'm putting down while still trying to be fast, which is quite difficult. So I'm kind of having to disregard it a little bit. But at the minute it's becoming a bit of a pain in my back, so I thought if I take some time off where I'm not really doing that much cycling, just to figure it out, and hopefully she's going to sort it out for us. Apta Vita Physio in North Shields. Not getting nothing for this, just I've been around the block with physios a bit and she's made a lot of headway with me back, so give her a bit of a shout out. Catherine Cotterill, I think that's how you say her name, second name. Really good. So see what she says. I've emailed her, explained what's going on. She says it's something that she could specialise and fixes all the time. So I'm really hopeful that we'll get something sorted there. Because it's coming a bit of pain. I mean, it was just on the road bike. Then it kind of went from the road bike to the gravel bike, and now she's any kind of riding I do. Like when I was out on Sunday there, when I was climbing on the mountain bike, my back was tightening up so much. Sometimes like, I feel like this is really restricting us. If it wasn't there tightening up, I feel like I could just power on a bit. But we'll see if she can get anything sorted out. Fingers crossed. Come a bit of a climb here, climbing out of Darras Hall, so I'm gonna have to crack. Trying to find a spot, as I mentioned on my last videos. It's kind of just one big toilet out here. Just trying to find a spot because I need to go make a wee wees. Oh, seems like there's a lot going on here. Thing is round here, you've got to be careful because it's like the houses are that big, you're able to step into someone's front garden, which is crazy. Garmin seems to be liking this place, beeping his head off. So this is Matfin. There's a lovely little village shop over there you can stop at, but we're not today. I'm just riding through. If you're from the area, I would suggest have a cycle up. Shop's just over there. I don't know if you can see. Right, but we're going out straight out. Lovely little place this, so even if you just want to come up for a little walk about, there's a couple of nice pubs. Stuff going on, you could say. That little climb out of Matfin there, oh, that was a killer that. Man, I did a bit of a headwind, but I'm not making excuses there. Come up at 5:30. Oh, what a beautiful night. Come to 19-20 miles in, about 10 miles left. Oh no. Oh, so we were 7 miles away. The road's closed. The bridge is down. Oh no, the bridge is gone. But the Garmin has rerouted work kindly enough. So let's see where we end up. It's only added 2 miles. It says to go down there, but we'll see. I suppose it could be a good time to talk about the Garmin, really. I've had it about 2 or 3 months now. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I don't use pretty much all the features on it. I haven't been doing as much biking as I want to do with doing the running. I did wait till this one come out because I did want the latest one. I do have a little bit of a thing where I seem to always buy the old one and the new one gets released like 5 minutes later. So I thought I'd try and not do that this time. So I hung fire. But I bought it because I was using my phone on commute all the time. When you use your phone on commute to navigate, it just kills the phone battery. I tried turning it off, looking at it, things like that, but it just does no for the phone battery. Thank you. So I wanted just like basically a bike, computer, kind of navigation tool almost. So I use Commute a lot. Super simple, transfer your routes from Commute to that, or into the Garmin app, and they automatically just sync onto your computer. I'm not the best computer, so that's pretty easy to use. Other than that, the data and stuff that you get off it, I'm not that big on like all that kind of stuff. You could say it's almost wasted on me. Definitely don't use it to nowhere near its potential. I have a heart rate monitor, not really sure why, to be honest with you. There's a house here, it's beautiful. Spinning around here, I'm not really actually doing it. Yeah, I have a heart rate monitor. I think I'll just keep that on to make sure I'm not dead, even though I feel dead half the time. Use it as much as I would like at the minute, and to its potential. But hopefully, get this one out of the way, like I say, I'm going to start seeing what it's all about. At the minute, these rides I do in the night time and the social rides, they're kind of always not a bit rushed, but you kind of get out of work, you want to get sorted, get going. Steph's generally got me tea on, or you start getting hungry and want your tea, or you're losing light, or it starts getting a bit cold. You know, the sun's out when you get underneath these trees, it's a bit chilly still. I mean, according to the Garmin, it's only 13 degrees. But I mean, it was quite expensive, that, the Garmin Edge. Do I need it? Definitely not. Did I want it? Well, that's why I bought it. But it's the case with most things all these days. It's just, you don't need any of it. Like an expensive bike. I mean, my bike's far from expensive, but you get some really expensive bikes. Like some friends have some expensive bikes. But same again with expensive clothes, expensive cycling gear, expensive GoPro cameras. You don't need any of it. A lot of it makes the job easier, like I've said before. Again, having a bike computer for me just makes my life a little bit easier. Commute a few times, run out of battery with Commute a few times, which isn't ideal. Some of the places I was, friends were struggling to get it on their phone, to get basically get the signal on their phone to reload it up for offline use, things like that. It was all a bit late. Got a bit messy sometimes. Person about it, this guy up here, I just read past him where the computer centre's half a mile down the bloody way. So now I'm going to look like a right idiot riding past him again. Modern technology, man, shouldn't rely on it. Well, that's a ride done. 35.5 mile. Nice and chilled. Average speed of 16.6. It was nice. It was 1,500 foot we climbed. Keys in there. But that was a nice little ride out, that. I enjoyed it. 6:30. Get home just in time for tea. Sweat in my eyes. I've had my hair cut today, so they put stuff on my hair. I don't know what it is, but it stinks. I don't know if any of you ever had this problem, but it stings a lot when the sweat rolls into your eyes. Midweek ride done.